The data is in, and it's good news for the future of hunting. Over the past 5 years, more than 1 million apprentice hunting licenses have been purchased.
I wasn't really sure if I wanted to be a hunter or whatever, so my dad told me, let's go out there sometime, you can get this apprentice license and we can see if you like it. So we go out there and, like you said, I shoot at a deer, and it was really fun because it sparked my interest, wanting to go hunting again.
And I think with the hunter education program, I don't know that sitting in the classroom for 2 or 3 days doing that would have sparked the same interest as sitting out in the woods and getting to experience deer hunting it, right there and out in the woods.
It's a program that I think maybe balances the classroom learning that can come with the traditional hunter safety legislation with almost a practical or an internship, if you will, something in the field where an experienced hunter is going to be right there and mentor that young person.
You don't really have all the time to go out and take the class, and if you end up taking the class and then you don't like hunting, then it wasn't really worth it. So you get the experience to know that I do or I don't like hunting, and I can go on if I want or stop.
Back in 2004, it was clear to all stakeholders that if we hoped to stem the tide of declining hunting participation, something dramatic had to be done. It was also clear that the challenge was greater than any one organization could meet. New research showed that those states with the most restrictive youth hunting laws were suffering the largest declines, and that even those states with the richest hunting traditions were falling behind. Further, hunter education requirements were acting as a barrier to recruitment, keeping would-be hunters from ever getting started. Clearly, replacing aging hunters with those from the next generation had to become a priority. In response, the National Wild Turkey Federation, the U.S. Sportsmen's Alliance, and the National Shooting Sports Foundation joined forces under the banner of a new effort called Families Afield, creating a coalition that combined the strengths of each organization, grassroots support from the 500,000 NWTF members, lobbying efforts from the U.S. Sportsmen's Alliance, and firearms industry funding through the NSSF. In 2006, Pennsylvania became the first state in the nation to pass Families Afield legislation and approve a new apprentice hunting license that allowed youth hunters to try hunting under the guidance of a mentor before completing a hunter education class. And many other states quickly followed, enacting similar legislation. Some established apprentice hunting, and others lowered age restrictions, and some did both. The coalition has since grown to include support from the Congressional Sportsmen's Foundation and the National Rifle Association. Today, 35 states have passed Families Afield legislation. This year, North Carolina added apprentice hunting, and Pennsylvania expanded its apprentice license program to include adults and even non-residents in the try before you buy concept.
It's been, without a doubt, the most successful program of its kind to not only stop but reverse the trend of a declining hunter population, and we're thrilled to be part of it. And it's just a tremendous program, and there's a lot of work to be done, but we've accomplished a lot.
Growing up, I was the youngest of 4 boys, and I just couldn't wait to turn 12 to start hunting. And with this program, to get the young kids involved at an early age, I think it's great. It gives them a chance to get out, experience, what it's going to be like when they get older. I just think, the education that she's getting from being in the woods is just wonderful.
I don't care what it is, if you have a parent out with a child, something good is going to happen from that. And for this family, hunting has been a good thing for us.
We were out there in the field, and it was about 5 o'clock. And this nice little buck comes walking along about 20, 25 feet in front.
It's a good opportunity to try the sport, see if you like it. If you do, you can go through with the hunter safety education program.
It's important to be able to spend time with family. My father-in-law is getting up there in age too. He was 70 now, but at the time that he first went out hunting, he was 68. And with the older generation getting older, and it gives an opportunity for the younger generation to spend time and build memories.
We went out and we heard these turkeys, we got close, then something spooked them. They flew over to this other hill. And then we went over around this hill and we saw a couple deer looking like around us, and they saw these other turkeys behind us, and they come up about like 5 yards away, and I turned around and shot one.
Thanks to Families Afield efforts, newcomers are finding it easier to experience hunting for the first time. I hope you'll take a moment to find out if your state offers an apprentice license. And if it does, and you're an experienced hunter, make it a point to bring a newcomer this year. And if you've never gone hunting before, seek out a mentor and give it a try. It took 5 years to hit 1 million apprentice licenses, but with your help, we can reach 2 million new hunters a whole lot faster.